Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. So as we all know by now, Michelle Obama seems to have pretty much severed her ties with Meghan Markle. She doesn't want to publicly associate with her or her initiatives. She feels as though Meghan Markle has been copycatting her and Barack Obama's style since she has been in America. And she has been copycatting Michelle. She has been trying to emulate the Obamas without having done the hard graft or the hard work. Michelle Obama is someone who is extremely hard to emulate, seeing as she's extremely accomplished. She's a qualified lawyer. She was the first lady, and she has had an extremely significant impact upon America as we know it today. But Meghan Markle, she doesn't really have much respect for people's hard graft, and she certainly doesn't respect her elders. So Meghan is rumoured to be having a great deal of resentment towards the Obamas, and she is now deciding that she is going to outdo their political legacy, allegedly. Having been recently snubbed by the Obamas due to her latest antics against the royal family, Meghan is shocked that she wasn't placed upon the guest list for the Obamas' birthday bash. She also can't believe that the Obamas would side with William and Kate, seeing as they are not a mixed-race couple and they are also based in the UK. Meghan also feels that as an American native, the Obamas owe her some degree of loyalty, as she is also of African American origin. Now, I'm just reading from the online source. Do I believe this to be true? Yeah, I do believe that there is a great deal of truth in this. Meghan Markle has an extremely large ego, and she believes that she is above the Queen, and she believes that she can do no wrong, and she's not really interested in anyone else's opinion. Now, she was extremely surprised when she wasn't invited to Barack Obama's bash, and I think that she was quite distressed, and I do feel as though she has hit the roof in a rage over this. Meghan has always wanted to be the first to do something, and she wants to be the first female president of the United States of America, but she also now wants to do that in a way in which she can actually make a significant impact in living memory, one that is greater than that of Barack Obama's political career, him and his wife's political career. She simply feels as though she will be able to become the first female president of the United States of America, thus wiping the floor with the Obamas. She feels as though they are not as woke as her and Harry. They are not as forward thinking as she initially thought they was, and she has allegedly been heard calling them names such as snobbish and archaic and dated in their principles and their core values since she wasn't invited to Barack Obama's big birthday do. Meghan, who is devoid of morals and respect for institutions, doesn't understand why they revere the Queen over her and Harry, and can't understand why they would want the Queen's approval, seeing as Meghan and Harry literally can't wait for the monarchy to pass into Charles's hands so they can really let rip. Meghan has claimed that she will not consider any more major projects that involve Michelle Obama unless she sees new signs of public validation from the Obamas, so that her and Harry's credibility can be restored, as it is currently hanging on a knife's edge. Polls have come in countless times that their popularity is now lower than what Charles's popularity was when he divorced Princess Diana back in the day. So that's how uninterested people are, because with Kate possibly now being pregnant with her fourth child, it's quite evident for anyone to see, with even half a brain, that Harry is not as important or as relevant as he thinks he is. Especially if Kate does have this baby, it now pushes Harry down yet again, which he really does deserve. It goes on to say here, her ego is bruised and she is irrevocably hurt from the public humiliation of not being at Obama's party, and thought that Oprah would be able to save the day and at least put in a good word for her to have her mentioned on the guest list, if only for the PR opportunity and to avoid the public embarrassment. But now that she knows that Michelle Obama does not want to publicly associate with her, she's determined to make her political career an extremely large, roaring success. It will be, according to Meghan, one of the biggest comebacks in Hollywood. And I find her words to be interesting, if it's true that she said this, because let's face it, you can't really have a comeback unless you was actually there. Meghan Markle was never a star in Hollywood. She wasn't a major household name. She wasn't like Sandra Bullock or Charlize Theron or Julia Roberts. She just didn't have a significant impact like that. She never got the roles. She had to go to Canada to get into the Suits drama, and it was a Canadian drama. It was not a major TV show. And now she has pretty much fumbled in a major way. She's fumbled in an embarrassing way, in a public way, because she's now viewed as disrespectful, she's viewed as self-obsessed, and a lot of people in Hollywood, including the Clooneys, who was invited to, and a lot of people in Hollywood, including the Clooneys, who was invited to Obama's big bash, just simply do not want to associate with this woman anymore, not at least publicly anyway. They don't want to risk their public reputation by openly attaching their name to anything she does. So Meghan Markle's going to have to really rein it in and bring it back. And can she do that? Will she be able to do that? Obviously, we know that she will not be able to achieve it. Harry is worried that Meghan is going to limit his sideshow act in their marriage, as he feels increasingly redundant and unimportant in the grand scheme of things, especially as their landscape is ever changing and changing fast. They're trying to desperately find their footing, and they really are out there on their own now, with prominent figures such as the Obamas withdrawing their support, the Clooneys also withdrawing their support. How are they really going to get in favour with the rest of Hollywood if they do not have those doorways open? All they really have in their corner is Gayle and Oprah. So with all that being said, guys, I will be back with another video. Bye, guys.